Hey guys, it's Adrian. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you another 3-in-1 video. 3-in-1 is part of a Goodreads group called Booktubers from Around the World, and the host of that booktube group is Cherrie from Cherrie Walker, and I will leave links to her channel and to her Goodreads group down in the description box below. Like I said in the last 3-in-1 video, I really enjoy their group because it's such a great community where you can talk to other booktubers and see what they're doing. And I just really love it, so I would recommend you go check them out. Anyway, this month's topic is 3 books you regret buying. Now, this one was kind of close to this past Wednesday's Top 5 Wednesday video, which was Top 5 Book Betrayals. So I tried not to have any overlaps. I think I have one, I couldn't help it. But there aren't that many books that I actually regret buying. And the 3 that I picked, I can't actually say that I regret buying them. That's kind of really strong phrasing, but I wish that I would have been able to loan them from the library, and I probably wouldn't have bought them. I don't read that many books from the library because my library doesn't have hardly any English books at all. I live in the Netherlands, and so all the books are Dutch, and I hate reading Dutch books because it just takes me longer and it's not enjoyable, and the translations are usually not that great. So, unfortunately, I have to buy a lot of my books. And these are books that, had I read at the library first, I wouldn't have bought, if you catch my drift. I know that was a big explanation, but anyway, let's jump into it. The first book that I sort of regret buying is Wolf by Ryan Grodin. This is a sci-fi book about a girl named Yael, who is a shapeshifter. She was part of experimentations in World War II, and so this book follows what would have happened had Hitler actually won the war. So because of these experimentations, she became a shapeshifter, and her life's mission is to assassinate Hitler. So she steals the body and life of this motorcyclist who has won a motorcycle race across Europe. And the winner of this motorcycle race actually was really close to Hitler. Hitler was sort of fond of her. So she figures if she takes this girl's identity and wins this race, she can get close to Hitler and kill him. The premise was pretty interesting. I'm not really a big sci-fi person, and I'm not really a big motorcycle person, so I don't really know why I bought this book. I liked it. I mean, it wasn't a terrible book by any means, but I wouldn't have bought it. Had I read it from the library first, I wouldn't have bought it. Next up is a book that I bought on a whim a couple weeks ago because I started reading the first one. I enjoyed the first one. I did not enjoy the second one, and I had just ordered the third one after I finished the first one because I thought I'd been reading the series. Hasn't come in yet, so I don't have it. But that is The One by Kiera Cass. I liked the first book. I think I gave it a 3.5. It was interesting, it was entertaining, it was annoying. The main character really annoyed me. I'll talk about this more in my March wrap-up, but the second book I just didn't like. It was just, if you like The Bachelor, you will like this book. I don't like the back and forth. I like you, I don't like you. It just seems childish and pointless. And America Singer, she kept complaining about Maxim going on dates with other girls and kissing other girls, and she does the exact same thing, so it annoyed the hell out of me. I am going to read the last book. I think the reason that I'm most disappointed is because when I started reading this, I thought, oh, this would be a really great book for my daughter when she's like 13, 14. I didn't like it. I'm sorry if you liked it. I can see why people do like it. It's fluff. It's an interesting story. There is some political intrigue in the second book that I am really interested to find out how it works out in the third book, so I will be continuing the series. I just wish that I would have waited to order the third book until after I read the second book, because I probably wouldn't have. I probably would have listened to it on audiobook or something. I don't know. And lastly is Every Heart a Doorway by Shannon McGuire. This is the only overlap, I think, from the Top 5 Wednesday video. I didn't like this book. I enjoyed the idea behind it. I enjoyed the fact that there were different magical realms, sort of like a compass between logic and illogic and whimsy and all side various ways of having magical realms. It's kind of complicated, I don't know how to explain it, but I enjoyed that. I thought that was a really interesting take on magical realms. It was just too dark weird for me and kind of predictable and a little bit boring. And I don't know, I'm kind of like an optimistic person. So and very contradicting, because I like happier books. I'm drawn to them more, but I like tragic endings and happy books. So there you go. I'm a weird, screwed up person. But this was just too dark for me. I didn't like it. I'm sorry. If you liked it, I can see probably why you did, but I just didn't like it. So I won't be buying the other books in this series, and I didn't like it. This one I really do regret buying. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this month's 3-in-1 video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to check the Goodreads group out in the description box, because it's a really cool group. I really liked it. Let me know in the comments below, what books do you regret buying, so that I don't buy them and regret buying them too. Let's help each other out here. Anyway, that's it for today guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.